Gentlemen, welcome back to the shop. Today we have a very quick repair. We have here a Numark M2. It's a mixer. This is from a good friend of mine, Zarif. He does DJ and all that. So he bought this used. I believe it's from Japan. And then when he came in, he noticed that these two don't work correct. And also, I think this is supposed to be not like that. So, yep, I got the replacements over here. These are slider potentiometers. Unfortunately, this style of potentiometers are kind of getting harder to find nowadays because, not a lot of products use this sort of parts. Most of them use rotary style like this. So these are very easy to find. These are kind of hard. You have to maybe buy them online because previously my welder soldering iron also has the same kind of slider, but it was 1K, 1K and only uh, sort of like a mono. And I went through a lot of places to find it, couldn't find it. What ended up happening was I had to buy a different value, disassemble the whole thing, and then only took the wiper from that replacement potentiometer, so it became a parts unit. Expensive, but the repair works, and now my soldering iron works. Yep. So, you know what they say. Don't turn it on. Take it apart. Also, we have some mismatched screws. Uh, from what I can guess, this would be from the front side over here, and then this would be the panel side. I have some extra screws, so I don't mind. So it's all Gucci. Okay, there we go. Everything else is absolutely fine. This also looks absolutely fine. Okay. So where do we go from here? Ah, shit. Now I have to take out all of these knobs. I'm gonna have to remember these two are medium. Uh, this is, yep. These are small. These are small. These are large. Okay, cool. So from what I understand, my friend got this mixer for quite cheap uh, from Japan. But the condition, aside from the dust, I think it looks okay. I haven't tested how it sounds like. I don't think I should, uh, you know, considering how the pots are doing. But as far as I can tell, this unit is it's built quite well. I guess because this is a mixer and you use it as a DJ set. So you need to up the build quality because you're lugging it around, bringing it to venues and stuff. So yeah, I get it. Okay, so now we got the guts out. Yeah, it feels very loose. This one also feels very loose. But other than that, I don't think anything is wrong with this. I have to test the way. Okay. These are soldered in. So I was checking if this could fit. I think it does. The pin matches. But unfortunately, I just noticed something. These are the knobs from the original pot. Turns out They don't fit. Oh my god. It just doesn't end. Okay. So among the laundry list of things I need to do, I'll have to also check if I can disassemble the knob, because I'm gonna have to get this neck here from the original ones. Okay, this fucking thing. Nice. Let's do some basic testing. Yep. So it's not making quite the connection that we want. It's okay, it's okay. So the complaint was right up until maybe halfway, it would start to spaz out. See? Yep. One thing I'm worried about is these are not supposed to be opened, and you can open them maybe once or twice, but the metal is not really designed to be able to be opened and closed and open and close a few times. So we can kind of, we only have one shot at this. Okay, so over here we can see the actual track for the element, the resistive element. And you can see these lines here, it's caused by the wiper. And we can see the wiper over here. Condition is not so good, it's kind of dirty, but we can clean this up. Okay. We gotta make sure we don't lose this, because if we do, we're kind of screwed. Yeah. So how it works is it will travel on two tracks. One is down here, one is the silver part. And you can see how the wiper, it has different heights. So it goes like this. Eh? 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 Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is a better view, I guess. So we will travel along this track. Yep. Let's look at the replacement. This is also the same thing. A50KX2. This is 50K AX2. So 2 refers to how many channels it has. 50 is the resistance. So these are 50K pots. And AX refers to, this is an audio tapper or logarithmic tapper. So if you slide out from up to down, if you slide somewhere in the middle is not 25K. Like, the middle of 50K is 25K, but it's not in the middle. It is somewhere up here. So it starts out very small changes, and it will be large changes at the end, towards the end. I cannot stress enough how much I don't want to do this, but I have to. This is new. If I wreck this, I'm gonna have to find a way to seal it. Maybe put some glue or something, epoxy or whatever. Okay. Oh no. There are different styles. So we can't reuse the neck. What are we gonna do? Hmm. 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 Yep. Yeah, it's not quite the same height, but we can see. Yeah, we'll have to try either way. So now I've tried bending up the connectors like this, and we're gonna have to see if it works. I'm going to put it back together, or maybe this is backwards, like so. Okay, that's better. I'm gonna try and uh, gonna try and test this if it works. Okay, so we got 1.8 or 1.7 at the start, going up 0.6. No noise so far, so that's good. 12, 20, 25, 42, 45, 50, 55. Okay, I'm going to clean the wipers a bit and then we can try and see. Now I don't want to wash off the lubricants there, so I'm gonna spray it on this brush and then I'm going to wipe it with this. Yeah, the connector looks a lot better now. It was filled with gunk earlier. Very, very dirty. Okay, so now let's try again. If the tracking is okay. One point 7. 56. It's kind of high. But yeah, there is one repaired slider pot. So if you can't find the correct slider, if you're repairing something, sometimes these go out of stock. People just stop making them because people stop making equipment with these kind of sliders. So you might have to disassemble your slider pots to make them work. Okay, now I'm gonna do the other one, I guess off camera because it's kind of hard to work with the camera in front of my face. And I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so we got progress. I got the new sliders in. They feel okay. They don't feel as smooth as like, name brand ones like Bonds or something, but they are okay. Yeah. And checking out the resistance, there are some differences between this channel and this channel, but whether or not we can hear it, I'm not sure yet. So we're gonna case it up again, test it, and then we'll see if it sounds okay. Yeah. And also while I'm here, I got this contact cleaner. What we can do is just spritz a bit. The whole thing's kind of oily. It's weird. Why is it oily? So what's this? This is the channel 1 to channel 2. Let's see. Channel 1, channel 2. All the volumes. These are also oily. Oh, I know what happened. I think they previously sprayed WD-40, not not this WD-40, the normal WD-40. Yeah, I think that's the case. Everything is oily. It's so weird. Okay, I'm gonna spray alcohol over this and brush off the excess. So I took apart the slider, and it seems that this is a quad unit, meaning that it doesn't only handle stereo but handles two-channel stereo. We have two pairs of wipers here. One would be for one pair would be for each channel. This is channel one, and then this is channel two. This is for right and left, I guess, and right and left. So this is the condition of the actual wiper. It is all very, very greasy. So I think I have to clean it up first because I don't think, whoa, I don't think it can work properly with this much grease. So again, I have here contact cleaner. And what I'm gonna do is brush it up with a soft brush. So we got a bunch of dirt coming off. I think this is because also it's it's open to the elements, and a lot of dust and everything else can just come in. So I think that's why it's very dirty. So the reason why this track is how it is because the center part is just a conductor, but the black parts are the resistive elements. Now, as you slide it up and down, the resistance will change depending on how far it is from the reference point. For example, if we're referencing from here and then we slide the wiper down, the further away it gets, the higher the resistance becomes. So the center ones are just only for the information to be uh, routed back again, just like we can see here. So it's actually paired up. So this is one pair, this is one pair, one pair, one pair. And you can see how it matches up. Yeah, basically it's like that. Oh, it's also dirty at the back. This whole thing is greasy, which again I think is because somebody had tried to clean this up using normal WD-40. I do know some people who gave that advice. I'm not sure how I'm gonna address that, but I don't think you should be spraying WD-40 into uh you know pots and dials and all that, because it gets very oily and very sticky. It doesn't wash away. And when something gets oily and sticky, if there's dust flying around or whatever, it will tend to trap that dust. And We don't know what's inside the contaminants, and sometimes it can be kind of conductive, and it would affect the performance of the actual pod itself. Okay, so now we're going to close it up again. See the indexing. Indexing is correct. Okay. All right. So remember, we're looking at the extremities. So 48, this is actually a 100K pot. Okay. No more play. Nothing. Okay. Let's try the next one. Far end, nothing. 7. Okay, so far so good. Okay, I think I'm satisfied with the testing. I'm gonna case this back up and then we solder it back in. Okay, so now we have installed the channel 1 and channel 2 selector here, and it seems that it works okay. I'm not sure how it should behave, but from what I can see, it's going from left and right, channel 1 and channel 2. But at the extremities, we can see here it's stable and it's no longer spazzing out like it used to. Nice. Yeah. So now I think the bigger problem is the big difference between channel 1 and channel 2 volumes. So as we can see here, this is channel 1, and channel 1 is up to 4.5 volts. Channel 2 is only 2.9 volts or 3 volts, something like that. So this is a good 15%, oh no, 50% higher than this, because half of 3 is 1.5, this is 1.5 volts more. Wow. So I think that was because these two slider pots are not equally matched. This one goes up to 50K, but this one only goes up to about 47K, I think, or something. So they are not equally matched. But if we adjust channel 2 slightly down, you can see the volume is there. And the difference between them is not that high. Oh, so yeah, actually, it's fine. It has a gain knob for each of the channel, and it's actually it's fine. Yeah, I thought it was too loud, but actually I got one of the gains higher than the other. So if I channel match this roughly there, you can see they're kind of not the same because these two pots are not matched, but we can get the correct matching there, so it's all good. Yeah, the problem fixed itself. Okay, so all right, so I have replaced the channel 1 and channel 2 slider, this one over here, because previously it was spazzing out when we get to the extremities over here, and we can see if I move it there, wiggle it around, looks okay. Move it here, wiggle it around, works fine. So yeah, it's a success. I'm gonna case it up again and then we can see how it looks.